Leader of the third party.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Endometriosis affects 1 in 10 women around the globe and approximately 1 million people in Canada. There are many unknowns about the disease, but the personal experiences are undeniable. People with endometriosis have described their pain as excruciating, debilitating. They experience vomiting, fainting, and chronic pain that takes them away from work and life. People formally diagnosed with endometriosis have better physical and mental health outcomes, with lower rates of depression and anxiety than those who go undiagnosed. Yet the rate of diagnosis in BC, like many places around the world, is dismally low. The average length time for a diagnosis is between 7 and 9 years. Many male doctors who have no direct experience of menstruation continue to dismiss and deny patients' concerns and pain. My question is to the Minister of Health. What is his government doing to improve the diagnosis and care for people with endometriosis?
Minister of Health.
Honourable Speaker, endometriosis is a terrible condition for many women in our communities. It's critically important, Honourable Speaker, that we continue through both our in-person and virtual platforms to ensure better care for people. So part of that is the recruitment of more family doctors and nurse practitioners. And as the member knows, the vast majority of younger doctors in this day and age are women, not men, which itself is an important improvement in service and understanding of this serious illness. So one of the key aspects of what we're doing is expanding primary care for people in community. That means primary care networks that involve team-based care, that involve doctors and nurses and nurse practitioners and others who provide support for people. Equally, Honourable Speaker, we are engaged in a health human resources plan which significantly expands primary care for people and communities. And through the Provincial Health Services Authority and BC Women's, we are continuing to ensure that community of primary care, which is essential to dealing with something such as endometriosis, is strong and informed.
Leader of the third party supplemental.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and thank you to the Minister for the response. Birth, death, menopause. These are a few of the guarantees for half the population. And yet menopause, like many issues related to women's reproductive health, continues to be a hushed discussion. When women approach middle age, they're lurched into a world of sweat, pain, and tears. Indeed, through every stage of life, experiences with menstruation, endometriosis, and menopause are too often dismissed by much of the healthcare system. People are taking to TikTok to raise awareness about the pain associated with the insertion of IUDs. And it sparked yet another discussion about the health system and how it dismisses and denies women's pain. The Provincial Women's Health Strategy was released in 2008, and the Provincial Health Officer's Report on Women's Health and Wellbeing in 2011. Yet, well over a decade later, we've seen no updates. My question is to the Minister of Health. Will he commit to an updated report that shows where progress is happening and where it's lacking when it comes to women's health and well-being?
Minister of Health.
Yes, Honourable Speaker. And further, I would say we have seen very significant progress in support for women's health in the last number of years, progress that we've worked together in the legislature together on, progress in terms of women's access to reproductive choice in our province, progress, Honourable Speaker, in access to contraception, progress from the community on issues of support for women and menstruation products that came from the whole community and has transformative to the way people view our province. So the answer is yes.